So today we are going to talk. Good evening, Steph. Thank you for joining. So today we are going to talk about mobility of the wrist, what we can do about it, and also we're just going to work a little bit on the forearms and see how it can be connected clearly. So now, a lot of people are exercising, which is good, which is amazing, doing like yoga, Pilates, CrossFit sometimes, and it can be a bit challenging for the wrist. Just because they're using them quite a lot, being on them, planking, jumping, stuff like that, lifting weights. And, when we train quite a lot, quite often, it can get a bit challenging for your wrist. It can get a bit of pain inside or on the side, or, we don't really know what to do. And sometimes we just need to, like a better warm-up or just like a routine for your wrist to make it better quickly. Or sometimes it can just be tension coming from your forearm. It can be just easy. If you've got a pain because you fell last week, a few weeks ago, a month ago, a few months ago, that's something different. And I would suggest you to go and see your doctor, just to make sure if there is something wrong or not in your wrist, okay? So voilà. There is a difference between the sensitivity or the pain which can come from training, because it's getting tired or you overuse it, and the difference with if you fell on your hands, wrist, stuff like that. Okay? Today, just mobility of the wrist, a few exercises, we'll do it together, and that's something, once again, you can do yourself at home, or for your, during your warm-up at the gym, or, even if you feel them a bit tight or not mobile enough, that's something you can do. And that's quick and easy. That's the point as well. All together, let's go. So bend your arms with your elbows next to you. Twist your hands, and you will gently lift your hands and bring them down. Simple. Don't go to the pain. So maybe at the beginning you can feel a bit stiff. That's normal, no worries. But don't go to the pain. Never. Even if it feels a bit tight, don't go to the pain. Okay, no need to go too fast. Up and down. Simple. Simple. A few more. All right. 5, 4, 3. 2 more. Perfect. Now you can relax if you need to. Elbows next to you. Same thing. Hands like this and up and down. Up and down. So you can start to feel some, just to give you an example, for me it's already sensitive over there. No pain, just, uncomfortable. So gently up and down. Elbows next to you. I open my fingers like this because I feel more stretch doing this, but if you're more comfortable closing the fingers, you can as well. Keep going. A few more. Three. Voila, 2 more. Okay, you can relax a little bit. Now, elbows next to you again. Turn your hands like this. Same thing, up and down. That one can be a little bit trickier, especially when you go down, you see? So clearly I need to, some stretch here, but that's a good exercise and can be a good warm-up as well before your training. Gently. Don't go to the pain, as always. And voila, take your time. You can feel it tight in your forearms, huh? That's normal. It will go away. It's quite simple for the moment. Very basic, but they are effective. A few more. 3, 2, and 1 more. All right. And you can relax a little bit. Same thing. Elbows next to you. Hands like this, and you will just so supination, and you will just go to pronation. Simple. Simple. Yeah. And you just turn. You see? Pronation, supination. So just to give you an example, my left hand is a bit tricky sometimes, or especially the wrist, especially at the moment as well. So I know this movement is a bit painful for me, but just the fact we did before those movements, it's already easier, especially the pronation for me. Just a few more. Voila, keep going, keep going. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, and relax a little bit. You should start to feel them getting a bit warm, especially, and also the forearms as well. Okay. So we're going to start this one more time, but this time we're just going to close the hands. Elbows on your sides like this, perfect. And just lift up and down, and you just keep going. Okay. It should be easier already in the wrist, but you might feel the forearms a little bit more. Okay, once again, don't go to the pain. And just keep going. You can see some people are joining, welcome. You can join us, no problem, even from here. Okay, and relax. Close your hands, elbows next to you, hands like this, and same thing up and down. It should get easier, easier and easier. For me, it's the case actually, which is good. You see, it's very simple, really basic, but that's really effective. Once again, if you've got a pain coming because you fell like a few weeks ago, something like that, better to see your doctor, okay? If it's just like sensitivity because of training, stuff like that, that's a good routine for you. A few more. And relax. Okay. Elbows next to you. Close your hands. Twist and up and down. Voila. Like this. Same thing, you should feel in your forearms like it's kind of stretching. Or feeling a bit tight. Voila, a few more. So I'm going quite fast now because it's getting warmer and I'm feeling better. But feel free to take your time. A few more and 3. Voila, 2 more. 1 more and relax. You can pull a little bit on your fingers if you want. I'm not saying cracking your fingers, just making the blood flow a little bit. And elbows next to you. Want to get one more time, sorry, up. Bend your fingers a little bit, and we are just going to rotate our hands like this. No big rotation, not necessary at all. Small rotation going in. Very simple. You should already start to feel like the wrists are getting warmer, and even more mobile or less uncomfortable at least. Voila. Now you can even start to accelerate a little bit. No need to be bigger rotations, bigger movements, just a bit faster, but not bigger. A few more. And relax. Okay, you can relax a little bit. So you must feel the wrist and the forearms, like they've been working a little bit. That's a good sign. Now we'll ask you to, arms in front of you. Close your hands, and you will just bring your fist towards your chest and come back. But as you can, movement in the wrist like this, okay? So you come here, and as you come back to your chest, the wrists are going in. Voila. And you just keep going. No need to go fast. If you're getting tired, With your shoulders, you can go a little bit lower. Works as well. This way you would feel it more on top of the wrist. A few more. And 3. Yeah, 2 more. Okay, and relax. Voila. Very simple, but you should start to feel them a bit warmer. Now it's getting much easier for me. I don't feel anything here anymore and here anymore. Okay. So let's see what we can do about the forearm. Something very simple. Usually it can get tight just at the top of the forearm here when you put your hands just next to your elbow like this. Put your fingers on the forearm and you should find kind of a quite tight spot, a bit sensitive spot. Okay, can be very small or a bit bigger, but you should find it. So try to find that sensitive spot. It's usually a sign of tightness. Once you've got it, you're going to press a little bit. Don't go to the pain. It can be uncomfortable, that's okay. Just press a little bit. Once you've got it, you will just move your hands side to side. Keep the pressure here and move your hands side to side. Voila. So when you move your hand, you can lose the spot here. So take your time, find it again, and move your hand side to side. It's not that nice, it can be comfortable, but it's going to be really effective to release that tight spot, okay? So you just keep going. Should feel that the sensitive spot getting looser. Well, a few more. I know it can be tiring a little bit. Keep going. 3, 2, and relax. Okay, thank you. Even now, moving your wrist and your fingers, even if you feel like you've been working on it, should be easier already, okay? The other one, of course, I'm left-handed, so I usually feel it more that side, but let's do both sides anyway. Same thing, arm like this, hand next to the elbow, and put your hands on the forearm and take your time, and you should find like sensitive spots. Feel free to move your hand if you need to. And once you've got it, press a little bit. Voila. And start to move your hand side to side. Voila. If you lose the point here, take your time, find it again, and c'est parti, start again. Voila, very simple. Voila. And keep going. Keep going, keep going. And, sorry, I was gone. A few more. 3, 2. Okay, and relax. Now let's see how it feels and compared to the beginning. Okay. Bring the elbows together. Close your hands. Again, twist them, and you will just need to lift, go up and down. Voila. It should feel much easier on your wrist. I don't feel anything anymore, which is good. You might feel your forearm a little bit because you've been working on it. That's completely normal, but it's not going to be annoying. Okay, twist your hands again like this. If you prefer to open them, that's fine with me. And it should be much looser, much more mobile already. Very simple. Okay, and twist again, down, up. Now, compared to the beginning, I feel much more mobile, much more flexible, and no sensitivity at all. Not anymore. A few more. Okay. Elbows next to you, and supination, pronation. Voila. Same thing again. I don't feel anything anymore in my wrist, that part. Should be the same with you. You can even go a little bit faster. One more. Okay. And you can relax. So, voila. Simple routine, just a few exercises, very, very simple. Something you can do, even if you want to do it like 5 days in a row, every, I don't know, evening or every morning, maybe every morning. If you know you're going to be quite active with your, with the top of your body and your hands, can be something interesting to see how you feel at the end of the week. But that's also a really good warm-up for your wrist and forearms before a training session, Pilates, yoga, CrossFit, just simple training at the gym or at home, weight lifting, stuff like that. Simple, quick, easy, and effective. I do hope you all feel a bit more mobile and a bit looser, which is great. That's how I feel actually. And if you've got any questions about, you know, what you could do, like more specifically about your wrist, forearms, elbows before training, or even if it's getting a bit uncomfortable, which wasn't before, feel free to send us a text. With pleasure, we would reply. Also, remember, a pain, if you get a pain in your wrist or, you know, forearms because you fell like last week, a few weeks ago, a few months ago, go and see your doctor to check what's going on before doing that kind of routine to work on the mobility of your wrist. All right, I'll see you next week, next Tuesday, 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. France, Spain time. And please share, and I'll be happy to see you next week. Thank you very much. Hello, Agathe, sorry. You'll find the live on our page, no worries, about the wrist and the mobility. Thank you, everyone. Have all a lovely week. And yeah, go and check on our page to see the video we just did on the wrist and elbows and forearms. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Have a lovely evening.